Hey friends, it's me, Pastor Doug, and I'm back with another word of encouragement for the day, for today, Friday, January 8th. And today's word comes out of Romans chapter 5, verses 3 and 4. And I'm going to throw in some bonus verses at the end as well. But listen to what Paul writes in verses 3 and 4. He says, "Not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings because we know that suffering produces perseverance, and perseverance character, and character produces hope." Okay, friends, if I'm being really honest with you, don't tell anyone, but I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I don't like this verse. I don't like this passage at all. It just feels really hollow and empty, this promise that hang in there because, suffering produces character and character produces hope. It's almost like he's saying no, this is a good thing that you're going through suffering. And I don't think any human on the planet would say, okay, if suffering is gonna produce some character, then please bring on the suffering. No, we don't like suffering. I don't like suffering, and you don't like suffering. But this passage doesn't stop there. Paul writes, suffering produces perseverance, and perseverance character, and character hope. And listen, he says, and hope does not put us to shame. Why? Because God's love has been poured out into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has been given to us. See, friends, this is what suffering does. Suffering points us to God. Because when I don't suffer, when I'm not struggling, when I'm not going through something difficult, I kind of stop paying attention to God. Most of us get pretty comfortable, pretty complacent. We kind of think to ourselves, yeah, I've got this. Everything's going pretty well in my life. And we give God a little glory here and there. We give him a little shout out for the ways that he's blessed us. But friends, I don't know about you, but the times in my life when I have been focused in on God, I mean laser focused on God in my life, have really been the times when I've struggled, the times when I've experienced some suffering. And so I think that's what Paul is tracing out for us here. I think that's why he's saying that suffering produces perseverance, and perseverance character, and character hope. And this hope is actually located in something real. It's located in the love of God and the Holy Spirit that had been poured out into our lives. And then finally, he wraps it up in verse 6 and says this, "You see, at just the right time, when we were still powerless against sin, powerless against death, powerless against our suffering." He says, when we were still powerless, Christ died for us. Friends, may the struggle and difficulty and suffering of this life train you to fix your eyes on Jesus, the author, the perfecter of our faith, who died for us. Friends, be encouraged with that. Be sure to join us this weekend for our online services, and then we'll pick these videos back up next Monday. We'll see you then.